There are 281 municipalities in the U.S. state of Washington. State law determines the various powers its municipalities have. City classes. Legally, a city in Washington can be described primarily by its class. There are 5 classes of cities in Washington: 10 first-class cities, 9 second-class cities, 69 towns, 1 unclassified city, 192 code cities. First-class cities are cities with a population over 10,000 at the time of reorganization and operating under a Home Rule Charter. They are permitted to perform any function specifically granted them by Title 35 RCW. Among them are Seattle, Tacoma, Spokane, Vancouver, and Yakima. Second-class cities are cities with a population over 1,500 at the time of reorganization and operating without a Home Rule Charter. Like first-class cities, they are permitted to perform any function specifically granted them by Title 35 RCW. Among them are Port Orchard, Wapato, and Colville. Towns are municipalities with a population of under 1,500 at the time of reorganization. Towns are not authorized to operate under a charter. Like the previously listed cities, they are permitted to perform any function specifically granted them by Title 35 RCW. Among them are Steilacoom, Friday Harbor, Eatonville, and Waterville. In 1994, the legislature made 1,500 the minimum population required to incorporate. Unclassified cities are cities that are not operating under any other class. Only one city, Waitsburg, in Walla Walla County, is unclassified. It operates under the 1881 Territorial Charter, under which it was organized 8 years before Washington was admitted to the Union in 1889. Code cities were created by the state legislature in order to grant the greatest degree of local control to municipalities possible under the state constitution and general law. This classification has been adopted at the majority of municipalities in Washington, including Renton, Bellevue, Omak, Olympia, Longview, Pullman, and University Place. Code cities are authorized to perform any function not specifically denied them in the state constitution or by state law. They may perform any function granted to any other city classification under Title 35 RCW. Governmental forms. A city in Washington can be described secondarily by its form of government. Cities and towns are specifically authorized 3 forms of government: commission, mayor-council, council-manager. Commission. The city of Shelton is the only one still using the 3-member commission form of government. Mayor-council. Most cities in Washington have this form of government, which calls for an elected mayor and an elected city council, including Seattle, Spokane, Kent, Everett, Bremerton, and Bellingham. Council-manager. Cities with an elected council and appointed city manager include Yakima, Vancouver, Tacoma, Bellevue, Pasco, and Kanawha. In addition, code cities, if the population is over 10,000, may incorporate as charter code cities. They may then set out any plan of government deemed suitable for the good government of the city, which need not be a commission, mayor-council, or council-manager form.